Good morning, students. Today I am going to start the chemical properties of alcohols. The next chemical property is reaction with hydrogen halide. When any alcohol like primary alcohol, secondary alcohol and tertiary alcohol react with HX, concentrated hydrogen chloride, in the presence of zinc chloride. This reagent is called Lucas reagent. Then alkyl halide is obtained, which show turbidity as follows. This reaction is used for the distinction between primary, secondary and tertiary alcohols. How? Let's see. If this alcohol is tertiary alcohol, then this reaction is very fast. It means turbidity appears within 1 minute, within twinkling of eye. If this alcohol is secondary alcohol, then turbidity show after 5 minutes. And if the alcohol is primary, then there is no turbidity. It means there is no reaction. Solution appears clear. So this test is used for the distinction between primary, secondary and tertiary alcohols and called Lucas test. This is very important for your board exams. Okay. Now I am going to explain next reaction, which is oxidation of alcohols. As you know very well, in previous class like 10th, when any alcohol is oxidized in the presence of a suitable oxidizing agent, then the final product is carboxylic acids. First, alcohol converted into aldehydes, and then after aldehydes converted into carboxylic acids. Look. Oxidation. Suppose we have one primary alcohol, and when it is oxidized in the presence of K2Cr2O7H+. When primary alcohol is oxidized in the acidic potassium dichromate, then first aldehyde is obtained, which is further oxidized, and we get carboxylic acid. The final product is carboxylic acid. But when we take a strong oxidizing agent like KMnO4, then primary alcohols are directly converted into carboxylic acids. This is the difference between weak oxidizing agent and strong oxidizing agent. Similarly, secondary alcohols converted into ketones. When we take any secondary alcohol, this is secondary alcohol, this is primary. Then in the presence of acidic K2Cr2O7, it provides nascent oxygen for oxidation. Then we get ketones. Tertiary alcohols do not oxidize simply. Okay. Now let's next reaction. The next reaction is reaction with phosphorus pentahalide, PX5. When any alcohol PX5 or any alcohol react with PX3, phosphorus pentahalide or phosphorus trihalide, then we get alkyl halides RX. So this is the important conversion for the preparation of alkyl halide from alcohols. This is unbalanced reaction. The byproducts are also removed. Okay. Next reaction is reaction with copper. Primary alcohol, when any primary alcohol is heated over copper catalyst at 300 degrees C temperature, then we get aldehyde. This reaction is called dehydrogenation of alcohol. Removal of hydrogen gas from alcohol is called dehydrogenation of alcohols. This reaction occurs in the presence of copper catalyst at 300 degrees C. Similarly, when secondary alcohol react with copper metal at 300 degrees C, then we get ketone. So this reaction is also used for distinguish between primary, secondary and tertiary alcohols. Now look at for tertiary alcohol. If we take tertiary alcohol, suppose we take the example of this, then when it is heated in the presence of copper at 300 degrees C, hydrogen gas is not removed. In tertiary alcohol, there is no replaceable hydrogen atom joined to the carbon atom, tertiary carbon atom. So in this example, water molecule is evolved and we get alkene. Okay. So this is the example of tertiary alcohol. Tertiary alcohol on reaction with copper metal at 300 degrees C gives alkene instead of aldehyde or ketones. That's why this reaction is very important for the distinction between primary, secondary and tertiary alcohol. Thank you for today.